Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules here with my son Ewan, and if we're together it can mean only one thing. Yes, I'm wearing a Dead Meme shirt, but also there is some news. So hit that jingle.
Looks like there's news a brewing. Guess it's time for Jules' new win.
Yes, mate. And we're back in the room. Whoa. Okay,
Thwip.
calm it down, man.
Thwip.
Calm it down. But it does strike a relevant chord because we are talking about Spider-Man, or technically the sequel to Spider-Man: Homecoming, appropriately titled Spider-Man: Homecoming 2.
I mean, what's the opposite of homecoming?
Vacation awaying.
Yeah. So Spider-Man Vacation Awaying is said to have some more villains in store, and why the heck not? We've got Michael Mando's Scorpion from
yes,
the end of that one.
He was teased at the in Homecoming. They were like, "Hey, you dude, I'm going to give you a wicked suit, and hopefully you're going to hold Jonah Jameson up in an office like he did in the PS1 video game." Fantastic
and
video
the
game.
animated series as well.
And the animated series. Oh, I forgot about that now.
Spider-Man.
So there's actually a new villain that's been announced. Well, kind of been announced. There's the people who is it?
It's the hashtag show again. They just keep getting everywhere with their little leaky hands, just leaking things everywhere. And yeah,
leaky hands does not sound like a good superpower. Oh, it's so moist.
Yeah.
I instantly dampen that area.
Actually, no, it was leaky hands with the WCGC when I had to pick up that controller.
Yeah.
Josh
Oh
had
god.
been on there.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, check out our WCGC video on the gaming channel where Josh is the sweatiest man alive. Anyway, we will get on with the news. So basically, there's a new villain that's been kind of announced on the hashtag show, which basically said that he's got a villain with elevated ideas. Now, that leads to some mass speculation because obviously, they're very, very careful in how they choose the wording for their villains. If they wanted to say it was the Rhino, for example, it would be like, he's a massive bruiser.
He
or something
likes horns.
Yeah, he's a horny dude.
Yeah.
Or like, if it was the Kingpin, it would be like, he likes bowling, or something like that. I don't know. But this elevated ideas thing makes me think that makes us think that it's either going to be somebody who's been a mentor to Peter Parker or Miles Morales, as it's going to be, and or it's going to be somebody who likes to think above their station or has mental powers.
And we've already seen various mentors in Spider-Man films before, of course, in the Raimi films. That mentorship kind of fell to both Kurt Connors and Dr. Otto Octavius.
Yes,
There's a bit of like absent fathering from Willem Dafoe's Norman Osborn, who's like back to formula and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Kevin Feige has said in the past that he's reluctant to use older Spidey villains, but that doesn't mean to say that they can't go back and say do someone like Doc Ock, because Spider-Man 2 is considered to be like the best Spidey film.
But this is the thing. Do we want to see Doc Ock come back so soon? He still feels possibly too immediate, and Kurt Connors definitely shouldn't come back because the Lizard's already been done as well. So what about Kraven? Kraven would be a fantastic villain because not only does he have a massive rivalry with Spider-Man, in fact, it's some of Spider-Man's best story arcs comes from, is it what Kraven that hunts?
Kraven's Last Hunt.
That's the one.
He consumes, he eats a lot of spiders in that comic.
And he becomes Spider-Man to prove that he can be a better Spider-Man than Spider-Man was, and then he does, and then he kills himself.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
No, seriously, it's a fantastic story. Just because I've spoiled it doesn't mean that you shouldn't seek it out and read it. So he could be a fantastic villain and also play into the nice dynamic of father-mentor sort of thing. Then you've got people like, you could have the Kingpin, although we're saying that maybe because he's so embedded in Daredevil at the moment, maybe that wouldn't work. What about Mysterio?
Quentin Beck. He's more terrifying than the real-life Beck, I think. Maybe.
Well, Beck has produced some pretty shocking singles, so that is pretty terrifying. But yeah, and Beck's is a terrible drink here in the UK. So
there we go. Rank your most terrifying Becks down below.
Yeah, we'll do a list on it at some point. There are a few other people that it could be, but we have to say that it's probably going to be a male because they've already said that they're casting a femme fatale, and that's most likely going to be Black Cat. So we're thinking along the lines of men who have had an impact on Spider-Man,
But there was also the younger leading man that they want to cast as well. And basically, if you're kind of thinking about it, I kind of think that could be Cary Osborn because he's the guy in the comics who's kind of Peter's equal. We've already had Flash in the film, so I don't think it can't be Flash. I don't think of any other kind of equal that was around Peter Parker's high school years.
It's Eddie Brock, but obviously he's having the whole Venom stuff.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So he can't. So I'm assuming they won't chuck him into
Harry
that.
Osborn, let's just say there.
It's going to be Harry Osborn, or who else is like a teen genius? But let us know what you think about it down in the comments section below. Who do you think could be the newest Spider-Man villain or villains? Because we obviously have an older one and a younger one to fill. Let us know down there. And as always, I've been Jules.
I've been Ewan.
My son, my beautiful
it's a bit
son.
delayed.
The Spider-Man to my Spider boy.
The whip!
And away he goes. To start more crimes than he actually saves.
The whip!
He's attaching onto buildings that aren't there, just like the PS1 days. He's trying to climb a wall. Cool. Right, okay.